I get 27 mil out of it. This is only half of the order, and I already made my 1.1 mil back. That's a mil, so that's a good 500k I made. Depending on how fast your CPS is, you can just you can just go haywire. Alright, let me just take a guess. You spent the last, let's say, 3 hours searching up how to make money in Skyblock. All you want to do is just get millions and millions of coins in 10 minutes every single day. It's really not that hard. You see, I play around half an hour a day, and if we take a little wooksy at my bank, it's 89 mil. Okay? It's really not that hard. I've cracked the system, and while watching this video, you can too. Don't worry. Oh, oops. Okay, I need to flex my flower. Don't worry. It's really not that hard, actually. You don't have to have more than 3 brain cells to do it. Also, my skin looks pretty sick, doesn't it? It's a Christmas skin. Look at those snowmen and reindeer boots. Look at them. Alright, into the video. Alright, so first we gotta talk about the ways to make money. First off, there's this thing, it's called grinding. It's the most disgusting thing you can ever do with your life. Never grind. Okay, look at my skills. They're pretty decent, but that's because I've done them over a long time. But you really don't need skills to get money. Most people are like, oh, you have to do dungeons, you have to do combat, you have to do this and that. No, you don't. I do have to agree with them a little bit though. For the first 1,000,000 coins, you have to grind, but after that, I'll just teach you a surefire way to always make money. It's pretty easy. There's a ton of different methods that I'll be covering in this video. Stop. Wait, that's good. There's going to be a ton of different methods that I'll show you in this video, and there's going to be a ton of stuff that I can do. Told you to stop. And I'll get into them now. The first type is mayor flipping. These are the mayors, by the way, in case you didn't know. This is Paul. This is Barry. He never gets voted. He's disgusting. There's Foxy, there's Cole, and there's Marina. In addition, there's also Diana, and they're the main candidates. Basically, they all have these special perks. Diana's special perk is a mythological event that we'll get into later, but let's take a look at Marina's and Cole's and Barry's for now. So let's go here. So Barry, score 10 plus bonus score on dungeon runs. That means that you're always going to get S plus if you're even half decent, which means all of the S plus drops are going to go down. That means Shadow Assassin chest plates. That means Necromancer Lord chest plates. That means Necron handles. It means all of that. Buy the S plus drops. I'll list them below right here. Next is Cole, Mining Fiesta. Now this one, it's not profitable anymore, but what happens is there's 2 Mining Fiestas for 5 hours each, right? So when this guy gets voted in, the people get around 30 per 5 hours, which is a pretty good price, but the problem is that, you know, you only need 32 and that's all you need. So the price right now is 300k, and that's all you need ever. You don't ever need more than that, which is why it's not worth anymore to vote this person. And next, Marina. Let's go and take a look at her fishing festival, because her fishing XP buff and luck of the sea don't really make a difference. So if you look, they drop teeth, right? And these teeth drop during events. Now, the smart person would be like, yes, I'll sell all my teeth after the event is over, because that is 700k. That's easily made, right? Because it used to be 700k when the event was still going on. What people don't realize is that the price actually varies up and down while the event is going down, right? Because people have these assumptions that this is when it's going to go up and this is when it's going to go down, so I'm going to buy it here. But the problem is that they're dumb. They don't really know that every other person is thinking of that. Therefore, which is why you should buy it directly while the event is happening, midway, because at the end of the event it'll rise so high. It's such an easy flip to make. It's honestly a no-brainer. I don't understand why more people do it. Alright, so that's the basics of mare flipping. Now we're on to bazaar flipping. And I forgot to mention Scorpius, but Scorpius is very, very, very amazing. I recommend, if you have the money, to buy his books now, because he gave around 5,000 books out, and probably 3,000 of them have already been used. He's not coming back for another, let's say, 5 months on end, and already in the last 2 months that he hasn't been elected, the books have gone up by 3 times in price. That means it's about to go to around 60 mil per book, and it's 18 mil right now, so I definitely recommend buying one. Scorpius has very, very high demand for the rich players, but very low supply because there's none coming back, and he's not coming back for a while. Alright, it's my favorite section of the video. It's the bazaar flipping. So we're gonna take a few look-sees at all of the parts and what you can do with them, all of the types of bazaars. So we're gonna start with woods and fishes. First off, all of these woods, oak and jungle, never touch them in your entire life, including birch. Birch is but still don't touch it, right? Dark oak, 1.4 by order, acacia, 1 by order, and spruce, which is 2.5 by order, are just the most amazing things you can buy, because let's say we buy 100,000 of these for 1 coin each, by order I meant, right? That's 100,000 coins, and 100,000, if we sell order, that is 270,000 we make. So let's say I put 10 mil into this, I get 27 mil out of it, which is just honestly amazing. I do it all the time. And then the second part is the fishing. The fishing's also amazing because whenever, let's just say I go fishing, I don't want to actually go manually into my sacks and click the fishing and then right click it and then empty it out and then go here and then click on it and then sell order it for like 1,000,000 items. So they always sell instantly their sacks, which means that if you buy order these lily pads, they're super duper cheap. Like I bought these ones for 61. If you take out your compactor, right, and then you make some enchanted, you put it into your compactor. You don't need a compactor for this, I'm gonna be honest, but I just like doing it because it makes it faster. So let's say I collect all of these. This was worth 1.1 mil, and plus half of this order, this is only half of the order, and I already made my 1.1 mil back. Isn't that amazing? And then I'll just sell these. Like, it was worth 1.1 mil, I collected only half of it, and I made it all back. That means I make double my money on lily pads. Lily pads are just honestly amazing. Ink sacks are pretty much the same story. You need, I think 80 of them. 80 times 24, 37,000 is the buy price. And people don't buy order ink sacks, enchanted ink sacks. So if I were to buy order, let's say 10,000. Can I buy order 10,000 with the mill? Okay, no I can't. I'll buy order 2,500. Right, let's say I buy order this. Then I can make around 30 of these enchanted ink sacks, and then 30, that's a mil so that's a good 500k I made in profit, which is just amazing. Alright, combat, I don't have much to say. Rotten flesh, after spooky it goes down to 1 coin. You can craft it into revived hearts and make a ton of money that way. Snow, it's 0.2 coins. Let's say I wanted to buy a full inventory for 800 coins, and then depending on how fast your CPS is, you can just go haywire with snowballs and then sell them for 13 CPS. Depending on your oh yeah, okay, those are by ordering, right? Depending on your CPS, you can get a lot of money that way. And then next is farming. I'd say cocoa beans are really good to OG flip because, yeah, just look at that. Just, yeah. See, if I buy order, can I buy order that much? I can buy order 70,000, right? Let's say I buy order 70,000. I can flip it for around 300,000. So that's another double profit. And potatoes, not so much, but they're pretty much almost, right? Oddities, I don't have much to say. I do not know how to ride the Summoning Eye drive, but I know that frags are really easy to flip, like, not Wise Dragon, but like Young Dragon. Look at that, that's 1,300 per frag. That's really good. So like, let's say I wanted to buy order 1,024, that would cost 7 million. If I wanted to sell order 1,024, it would be around 9 million. So that's 2 million profit right there. Same with gifts, pretty much. You just need to know when to ride the wave, because lots and lots of people think it's really cheap during Jerry event, and that's why it goes up, because lots and lots of people think it's cheap and they buy it, but it's really not cheap. And guys, you have to remember, you can do all of these bazaar flipping trades at the exact same time, which makes you double money times like twice a day. So if you have 1 mil, the next day you'll have 2 mil, and the next day you'll have 4, then 8, then 16, then 32, then 64, then 128 mil. It'll just take a little longer to fill up, but that's basically the way to do it. If you have 1 mil, this video is for you. Go ahead and steal my strat. This is not a popular channel. This won't get many views, so trust me when I say that this won't get used. Thanks for watching, and see you later.